Hey guys, I'm back. I left the live here for a little bit, and I left like a nap playing music, and now that I came back, I realized that the music was all glitchy. Anyways, I won't be using that again. Um, so let me change here. Okay. So, first of all, I said yesterday on yesterday's live that I was going to like change between Hogwarts Legacy and The Last of Us. Like I would play one day one game and the other game the other day, and so on and so forth. But I'm only I'm not gonna be live for too long today. I have like less than 20 hours to play. And since The Last of Us is a game that I have never played before, and I really want to invest in the story and all of that, so I didn't want to play the game today knowing that I only have a very limited amount of time to play. So we're gonna go again with Hogwarts Legacy and do a little bit of the story and side quests that are missing. So let's. I don't know why. I don't know if but everything here froze um, for a little moment, like the game and the stream, and it's still freezing, but now only the game. I don't know why. So if the stream froze for a little bit, I'm sorry. It's something. It's a little bit funny because I every game that I have on my PC, I
As soon as possible.
okay.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow.
Every
I
game that
advise
I
it best to do so outside of the castle.
every game that I have on my PC, I always use the recommended um, configurations for my video card, and every game runs perfectly. No lags, no anything besides Hogwarts Legacy. And even if I lower the graphics, the game still lags. I don't know why. Like right now, the game is completely frozen. I don't know why. And this doesn't happen with any other game. I played Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, a lot of Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I even downloaded Starfield and everything. uh, 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 I only um I only opened Starfield. I really didn't play, but I didn't see any lag. So that's what's confusing to me about Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, I am using the right configurations, but it's still lagging. And it's lagging a lot more than yesterday, like a lot more. See, it's frozen again. What the heck?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Oh, girl, how am I going to play? I pressed start, and this is how long it's taking for the the start menu to show up. What the heck? And I have nothing else opened on my PC, just the game and the stream, and that's it. Herbology class, Frost ones round 3, spell combination practice 2, Professor Hackett's assignment 2. Oh, she's gonna teach me Expelliarmus. Successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling 10 times and cast Incendio on enemies 5 times. I am going to do this um, after I get the broom. Because it's gonna be a lot easier to find like enemies and creatures and things that I can like use the spells to defeat and dodge and everything. Because oh, it froze again. Um, I don't want to be roaming aimlessly like in the Forbidden Forest, for example, and not have a broom or a mount to get out of there because it's it's a very long walk. For example, I have to meet Natty on Lower Hogsfield right now, and I'm gonna have to walk there. And if I'm not mistaken, no, I know there's a place that's almost near Hogwarts. Yeah, that's the place. It's not that far. Oh, seriously, I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna give my computer like a little bit more time to get warmed up because I just turned it on. But if it keeps freezing like that, I'm not gonna continue playing today.
Vernon certainly employs training.
And I think the game is taking me to a certain exit of the game that's closer to the path that leads to this village. Well, at least this game doesn't have stamina. At least not for running. So I don't have to walk there. Okay, this is a good full flame. But I'm saying that this is a good full flame, but full flames are for fast travel, and I don't plan on using fast travel, so um, wouldn't it have been better to make me go out through that bridge? This bridge here? Like, make me walk in the castle and then let me go out here? This, right here, this stone, if I'm not mistaken, is where Hermione punched Draco. This is what the cabin that in the future will belong to Hagrid. Here would be where the hippogriff would have been, and right over there is the forest. And
Revelio.
there's a field guide page here, but where is it? Is it inside? Yeah, it's inside. Groundskeeper.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, he's talking about the cave back there. Yeah, this is the village that's near Hogwarts.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
I mean, the Black Lake is dangerous.
It
Not in
sounds
the game,
dangerous,
but
especially for something of mere
it
sentimental
is.
value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Okay,
I do
so
hope you
the
find
thing
the astrolabe.
is,
It would mean so much
as
to
far
my
as I
family.
know,
It sounds
in
as
this
if our
lake,
astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
there are more people, and they can be dangerous. There are, I forgot the name of the other creatures, but there are swarms of those little creatures that try to drown you. There's a giant like squid or octopus something in the lake.
This
I
must be where
think
the pinsmith who found the astrolabe is.
there are like again, I forgot their names, but they are like seahorses made of algae. I think their names are kelpies. And they can also be very dangerous. And if I'm not mistaken, there are kelpies in this lake too. Are you serious right now? My gear slots are full. Going to just change things. Change my equipment. Yeah. So now I have to go back to the village, sell whatever I have that I'm not using, and then come back here. And I am not going to destroy equipment because there are a lot of things in this game that require you to have a lot of money, like buying all the brooms, all the potion recipes.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio.
The potion recipes, the spellcrafts,
I'd rather scrape cauldrons than work with muggles.
they're all very expensive. Okay, so the shop is back here.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have
I
to
just
say?
want to see the wares.
What can I help you with today?
And let's sell
I'll have no trouble selling
everything.
this. Thank you.
And one thing that's important about this game is that you don't need to keep any equipment because
I hope to see you again sometime.
once you get an equipment, they stay in the game as a skin for your equipment. Hornback sugar. Oh, those are spiders. Let me see what I have to do here. Successfully dodge by rolling and cast Incendio. Okay. B to roll. Okay, let's do this. 2, 3, 4.
Incendio.
Oh they just died. With one incendio. What the hell? Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now incendio. Okay, I cast incendio
Too soon.
3 times here, 1 time with the other 2, so I guess I'm missing 1 incendio. Let's see if I can find anything here. Bro, this is the Black Forest. Where are the creatures?
Revelio.
This is a part of a quest. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Incendio. Incendio.
Did I not complete it? I did. Okay. So let's go back to the side quest. Those things that I'm getting are called moonstones, and they are very important for when you unlock the room of requirement and you're able to use spellcrafts.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
And you use moonstones for any conjuration spell. I am going to get that side quest, and I know what he wants, but I want to get this one first. Ooh, fishies! I mean, it's not very deep here. Okay, now it's deep. Now we're at the deep part of the lake. I just hope that the squid, octopus, I don't know, giant creature doesn't just show up when I'm here. It doesn't damage you or anything like that, but if it if it shows up while I'm here, it would be quite a scare. Okay, I found the astrolabe.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Astrolabe. And now I have to go back swimming because I don't have the broom.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
So
Will.
there
I
are
can't wait to see
options
his face.
on
Thank you
many
so much
side
for doing this
quests.
for me
There are
and for my
options for
family.
you
You
to
do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive.
deliver
A diver of your caliber is certain to
deliver
find all
what
sorts of things
was
down there.
asked of you,
Thank you again.
just be,
And I do hope you
just
keep diving.
for
You
the
certainly have a
kindness
knack for
in your
finding treasure.
heart, and you just receive like the the quest item, which is usually a collectible, a skin, something like that. Um, but when I encounter like there are a few NPCs that I really don't like, and when I encounter one of them, um, I usually ask for compensation for what I did. And I learned that this doesn't change anything in the game, first of all.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
And
Me.
you
Is
get
everything
extra
alright?
500
Hardly.
gold coins.
I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts,
You know what?
I shouldn't be
I'm not gonna
surprised at
do
what
that
happened to
right
Harlow.
now. I'm gonna do the main quest. I want to unlock the broom.
It is good to see you, my...
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
Yep.
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon.
What?
You threaten me.
What's going on here?
Oh, okay. This side quest I'm going to do. Oh, it's not a side quest. It's a main quest because it unlocks the Merlin trials. Yes, I did come this way. I'm actually here right now, bitch.
I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil, Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You should never have come here.
I will not be cast about your amusement!
Incendio!
More enemies.
Your eyes. Stop right there! Oh, we can help them up!
Going anywhere.
You take it! You can come with buddy! What on earth just happened?
Revelio.
I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk
And that's
full of
why
mallow sweet with me.
I
It's just over
already
there by my
bought
tent.
mellow sweet
This
seeds.
trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that?
Yes.
It disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is
The flames make the fire sink.
I am curious about these...
Incendiary.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay, so now I have to okay, I said I wasn't going to use fast travel, but the castle is far. I was I was not sure where I had to go. I forgot that I I needed to go to the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. But I have to attend it during the day. Oh, they changed it. Okay.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm still getting used to the
If you wish to stay in practice.
Xbox controller.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
So now I have to go to herbology class. Now that I'm inside the castle, I'm gonna walk. I just didn't want to walk all the way back to the castle. And my PC stopped, not the PC, the game stopped freezing. Just as I said it, I had to jinx it.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
This is the herbology class.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cast out the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting table.
Well, my guess is that she's gonna give me an assignment.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in
Oh, she's forcing me to plant Dittany. I wanted to plant Mallow
Once it
Sweet.
can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The Cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, so she's gonna give me some chomping cabbages?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse
Ooh,
me.
mellow sweet.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I would put
Hogwarts.
Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping.
Yes.
Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
That's the main quest done.
Only cost me my damned hearing.
Now I have to wait for the game. Okay. Potions class. If I'm not mistaken, the potions class is somewhere near the dungeons here. Yeah, and I think the dungeons are down here.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I mean, it's nice that the first time you brew a potion, you have to do all of this because you don't have to do any of it later on.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
Yeah, like defeating
and
trolls.
we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Here.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with
A
potions,
Weasley
if I do say so
wanting
myself.
to
Pleasure to meet you.
do stupid things.
Are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny
He's
last
like
ingredient that'll add that extra
the ancient
spark.
version of Virgin Fred.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared
Revelio.
Okay, Fulper Feather, Mongrel Fur. Not gonna read this. Ashwinder Eggs. There is a chest here, and I think that's it.
Your potion stations organized and
Now, where is it? Here.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
I'm gonna give him the Fulper Feather.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer
Endurance
and
Potion.
loss of your eyebrows.
30 seconds. And I have to wait. Come on, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon's done. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
He did
His
not.
accomplice will answer to me
I'm
as
going
well.
to fess up.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine
I
various
will
ingredients,
be.
you should gain an understanding of the
I
ingredients
just need the
themselves.
money.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
And the room
Now,
of
I recommend
requirements
that you find
also.
a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I'm not gonna talk to Amit right now because it's just dialogue. It won't prompt any quest or anything like that. No quest of it. I'm waiting for the game to. Ooh, this is ominous.
I can well potion.
Understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ruining the school.
So now I have to go to Ollivander, and I'm going to fast travel again. I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. I mean, flying on a broom sometimes can be a little bit tedious, but at least I'm flying. You know, it's fast. I'm looking at the scenery. Walking is just boring. Come on, don't freeze on me.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
I think this is the
In fact, he was known
Ravenclaw
to
exclusive quest.
We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Oh, thank you.
Revelio.
Now I have to investigate the owlery. And it's on the world map. Maybe if I go to the Hogwarts map. Yep, here. No, 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 no. Where's the beasts classroom? Yep, this one. Because the beasts classroom is like on the way to the owlery. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. This is where the beasts classroom takes place, and that is the owlery. Let's go up, 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 up.
Revelio. The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
And I think I remember how to do this.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend.
Yep.
Statues. Accio. I recognize those handles. There's some. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. This'll do nicely. No statues here.
Okay, okay. So...
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
Now I have to go up.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio. Nothing. I'll do that, thank you. I'd best keep looking.
Ooh, there's a page right over there.
Statues here. Nothing.
Girl.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio!
I knew I was missing something.
No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise.
Okay, now I go down here.
What's happening?
Could it be?
Richard
Someone solved my
Jackdaw.
puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
Let's
If
go!
that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Okay, so now I'm gonna have to see him at the entrance of the Forbidden Forest, which is a little bit far, but we can get there. First I have to leave Hogwarts grounds. Ooh, there's a Summoner's Court quest here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Just keep running, just keep running. I'm halfway there. Oh, this is for the Lover's Quest, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I should have to...
Lumos.
But I think I have to do it, when it's dark. I have to go back to this bridge and do it when it's dark. Oh, a dug bug. I'm not going to fight it. I need Diffindo to easily kill. A dog bug.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Lead the way.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
Ooh! I used Protego. What the hell? Oh no 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 no. I'm not doing that. Believe me, I'm not doing that.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
I already ditched the spiders back there. I don't know why the... Ooh, Puffskins! And there's a shiny Puffskin. Oh! But I can't... I can't capture them. Girl, centaurs! I've never seen them like roaming in the forest. Okay, I am in the right place, but apparently there's a battle happening, but with no enemy. Okay. Ooh.
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Incendio.
So I have to go in the dungeon? I mean, I have to end the live in like 25 minutes. 25 minutes. I hope it's enough time for me to finish this dungeon.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Revelio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Stupid one. Incendio.
Is it over?
Revelio.
There's a chest over there, but I need to
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one. Stupid one.
I think it's over. Yeah. If I can get this. Gonna keep going. That's the way, so what's in here?
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
I can. There's a chest here. Really?
Incendio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Where could he be? Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
So there's, I think, one more of these things that I have to hit. Is there anything here? Yeah. Some gold. Always take the long way around.
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Wait, what? There's a chest here.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Another chest here.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio!
Girl.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Incendio!
Can I go through here? I don't think I can. Now I have to go back. I mean, I'm trying to be like thorough while exploring the cave, like trying to get everything, but also doing it as fast as possible because I don't have a lot of time.
Incendio!
And they're gone.
Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
There's...
Protego!
How do I get there? Oh.
That's odd. I'd have thought...
Girl, come on. My inventory is full. This one, I'm going to destroy this one.
Interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Did I already get that one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Now there's still that one. Wait, what? Did I go past that one? I did go past.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Okay, some horror clumps. This is the way.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jack. Stupid one. Potato! Stupid one. Stupid one.
Can you please bury? Oh, now I have to deal with the big ones.
Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaws.
Okay, I did the dueling feat. Complete the battle without using a Wiggle potion.
Revelio.
And I think I got everything. No, there's a spider fang here. Now I got everything.
I'm glad Richard Jack.
I have to destroy something again. I am not destroying a blue one. I can destroy this one. And now the bridge is complete.